Welcome to Roanoke County Business Partners. On today's show, we learn how Junior Achievement of Southwest Virginia is helping to prepare the workforce of the future. We introduce Alex Jones, a graduate of Hidden Valley High School and programs at the Burton Center, who is now a planner in Roanoke County's Community Development Department. He will explain his role in the upcoming Hollins and Oak Grove planning studies. Finally, we recognize Dr. Levicki, former president and CEO of Delta Dental of Virginia, for his 36 years of service to the company and the role he played in their growth over the years.
This year, Junior Achievement is celebrating their 60th anniversary, and with me I have Catherine Elam, the president of Junior Achievement of Southwest Virginia, and we're here to talk a little bit about what they do in the area and how they've been helping young people develop as entrepreneurs. Catherine, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Tell our viewers a little bit about what Junior Achievement does.
First of all, Junior Achievement was started because so many young people had great academic strengths, but then when they got ready to go into the workplace, they were not applying those. And so it was a question amongst business people, how are we going to make that seamless? And that's how Junior Achievement got started. It was to have students create student-run enterprises, and that ran for almost 80 years in our country. And then we have new models now where we go in and go through the school system, and the first programs I should said with JA were after-school programs and working with business leaders.
And I actually got to participate in one of your programs for third grade, which was really interesting. We got to teach kids about entrepreneurship and starting a business, which was really interesting. And for us in economic development, we're always trying to make those connections. Right. So this was really unique.
And that's why we like it. We keep saying we are an arm kind of economic development because we want students to meet the people who work in our community, understand the career paths that you took, and then understand why they're taking the classes they are and how that will actually play out when they get into the workforce. And we're really starting with grades K and going through 12. We have programs that are age appropriate where they're learning economic terms, they're learning about business concepts, and understanding about soft skills. And all those things are getting them ready for the pipeline to go into work and also high growth jobs.
And if companies or business people are interested in getting involved with Junior Achievement, what sort of opportunities do you have?
Well, we always are looking for volunteers to go into the classroom. And that means usually a requirement of going in for 45 minutes, usually once a week for 5 visits, or sometimes up to 14, depending if you're doing elementary, middle, or high school. And the other opportunity is to help us with entrepreneurs. We're looking for an opportunity for them to go in maybe for one day. We're starting to have more high schools that are running an entrepreneur class, and that's really exciting, but they need to know that there are people right here that have great talents and are looking for someone to replace them as they get to that retirement age. And we're concerned about that as we have baby boomers leaving in great numbers. We want to make sure that that next workforce is prepared and understands what they need to do.
Right. A lot of what we're trying to do right now too is just connect those dots. So it's great to know that, you know, there's another great organization with 60 years of history here in the Valley who's doing that same thing.
I agree.
And so if people would like to know more, contact you all maybe about volunteering or some other opportunities, how can they get in touch?
Visit our website, and that is www.jaswva.org. And you can click on the volunteer tab, or you can just click on that front page and learn a lot more about what we're looking for. And it's easy. We have kits that you can use that help you get through that whole experience with the students.
I know the kit definitely helped me. I was a little nervous, but it was a really great experience, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, we're glad you did that. It really is exciting. And the children never forget that JA visit. They really do remember you should go out into the community too.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for giving our viewers a little more insight about what JA does.
We're looking forward to having more people involved.
And thank you all for joining us.
For sale, a modern manufacturing facility located in an upscale business park with quick access to I-81, priced to sell at $8.4 million. This 280,899 square foot facility is situated on 134 acres and features an additional pad to expand the facility to more than 500,000 square feet. An additional 90 acres adjacent to the facility is also available. There is 12,000 square feet of windowed office space along with several break areas and a cafeteria with a spectacular view. The manufacturing space has 18 to 21-foot ceilings, 11 dock-high doors with 2 drive-up ramps. This fantastic building is priced well below new construction cost and is ready for immediate occupancy. For more information, contact Matt Huff and Thomas Hubbard.
Over the last couple of years, Roanoke County Economic Development and Roanoke County Public Schools have been working together to try to get students working on real-life projects. Last year, I think you saw that with the 419 study, where we had some students help us with that study. One of our other goals is to try to get public school graduates to stay in our community, maybe come back after they graduate from college. With me, I have Alex Jones. He is a planner. Alex, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
Alex, you're working as a planner for the county, but where did you go to high school?
I went to Hidden Valley High School as well as Roanoke County's Burton Center.
Okay, in the Burton Center, we've talked a lot about that in the past, but and then where'd you go to college?
I went to Virginia Tech, so I stayed in the area.
Right, and you stayed in the area, but a lot of graduates from Virginia Tech will then end up going to New York or someplace.
Correct.
And why'd you decide to stay in the area?
I really wanted to come back and find an opportunity. I went to Virginia Tech for landscape architecture and minored in planning, so I really was optimistic to find a job in the area, but fortunately I was able to find a job with Roanoke County.
Well, I know we're excited to have you. And we have a pretty rigorous interview process in the planning department. They actually had you kind of reimagine one part of the county as part of your interview process.
Correct. They had me looking at the Oak Grove corridor spanning from around Oak Grove Plaza to Keggy Village. So looking at the opportunities and strengths and weaknesses and redeveloping that.
Right. So you're one of our young professionals in the area, and now they don't have you just sitting and working on some small project doing some kind of landscape design someplace. What do they got you doing now?
No, they have me working on all sorts of projects. We're about to begin 2 planning studies in the county, one being the Oak Grove Center and the other being the Holland Center out towards I-81 and Plantation Road.
Gotcha. And so the first one coming up is the Oak Grove study. And some of that stimulated and has inspiration from your interview. Can you tell us how the public can get involved or what is the overall process?
Yeah, so beginning in March, we're going to have community meetings, and those will just begin the idea of what the actual community that lives there wants to see the area become. Currently, there's a lot of opportunities in Oak Grove for redevelopment, old strip malls that could be brought up to what we're seeing in today's planning world, along with other developments that haven't been built to their potential, such as Keggy Village, and creating walkable communities. Everything through there right now is driven by the car, and trying to connect it not only to the schools but the nearby neighborhoods.
That's great. And then you'll be doing essentially a similar thing for the Hollands area. Correct. It might end up taking a different flavor because each part of the county is you know, not the same. Each has its own flavor.
Yes, Hollands provides different opportunities and weaknesses out there. So looking at that 81 corridor, trying to create kind of a gateway into the Roanoke County, since that's the first exit if you're coming south on 81, along with looking at what Hollands University provides, and then also linking all the way down to Holland's Library, and then branching up into Botetourt County.
And we've already, even prior to the study, we're starting to put in some sidewalks and doing what we can to link the greenways, which is great. So, but the first opportunity, the first thing we're going to work on is Oak Grove. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct. And they'll kind of go at the same time together, but Oak Grove will be first, followed by Hollands with the meetings. And I think there'll be similar plans, but each have their weaknesses and strengths to work on. And we're interested to see what the community thinks is working well, but also could be improved upon, similar to what we did with the 419 plan last year.
Right. Well, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for the community to get involved, for community voice. And starting in March, we'll start to have some of those meetings. If you want to learn about those, as the study moves on, we're going to have a button on the county website that specifically says Oak Grove or specifically says Hollands, and you can click on those to gather documentation, see what's going on, see the reports, and see when the next meetings are.
The Roanoke County Economic Development Department, in partnership with the City of Roanoke Economic Development Department, organizes a wide variety of free workshops for businesses and entrepreneurs. Whether you have a new business idea or have been in business for years, there is sure to be a workshop that matches your needs. Workshops include, but are not limited to, marketing, finance, apprenticeship programs, cybersecurity, programs to cut your business's electric bill, entrepreneurship, and much more. If you would like to learn more, please contact Jessica Fintel at 540-772-2185 or email jfintel@roanokecountyva.gov.
I'm here with Dr. Levicki, the former president and CEO of Delta Dental of Virginia. He has been here with us today to receive a resolution of appreciation for his 36 years of service with Delta Dental. George, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
We're so glad to have you. Delta Dental is a great company. You have over 300 employees in the county, which is wonderful. You have lots of high-paying jobs, and the company has changed a lot since you joined it 36 years ago. Tell our viewers a little bit about how the company has grown and what you've seen change.
Well, it really has changed. We have, when I joined the company, we probably had maybe 10 people, and we were located in the city. We shortly moved to the county, and when I started to work a little bit more steadily with them on a part-time basis, we had about 22, 24 employees. That's about the year I joined full-time. So full-time went in 1992, and the rest is history. We've managed to grow it from 22 employees to any given day we could be over or under 300.
And you all provide dental coverage for individuals and also groups. I know the county uses Delta Dental.
Yes, and we very much appreciate the county using our product. We hope that we're doing a great job with it. Yes, we do. We provide group coverage and individual coverage. We cover approximately 2 million Virginians. So out of the population of maybe roughly 7 million, we have a pretty good chunk, if you would. That's a lot of teeth to take care of. We also sell individual products. We have roughly 70,000 individual subscribers as well on our individual products. So we're very fortunate that we're able to provide a well-needed product in the marketplace.
And as you've been with Delta Dental, the company's grown. You've had some different business entities that have been created to help with your growth, including Corvesta, which recently purchased a building on Airport Road to support expansion. Tell our viewers about that.
Right. Well, we have Delta Dental operates in the state of Virginia, and by mandate, that's all we're permitted to do. To help provide some additional opportunities for Delta Dental, we formed a holding company, Corvesta Inc., and Corvesta owns the building on Airport Road. Corvesta has a family of companies that have similar or related businesses to Delta Dental, so we've been able to take that and help position Delta Dental for the future. It's all about seeing Delta Dental grow, but also providing some other sources of revenue and employment for our people.
And like we've talked about, your employment has grown rapidly in the last few years. So we're so glad to have you in the county and glad for your service. And your successor has started, and Frank Lucia is on board.
That is correct. Frank joined us November 13th. So he assumed my responsibilities at that point in time. My role is to help with the transition at this point and provide some consulting services to the company. And I am slowly kind of sliding out. My favorite stories say it's first and 10 from the 1-inch line, I guess is really a better analogy, because I'm not going to run back in the backfield to hand off. We're going to push it over the line.
Well, we really appreciate your service, and we appreciate Delta Dental's partnership with the county all these years. So thank you for all that you've done, and we look forward to a continued relationship with Delta Dental.
Great. I look forward to continuing to live and work in the Valley in some other capacity.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And thank you all for joining us.
The Advancement Foundation in the town of Vinton partnered to develop a business incubation center to promote small business in downtown Vinton. The Hive, home of innovative and visionary entrepreneurs, has been serving the community since 2015 and was built to help small businesses open their doors without taking a substantial amount of risk. The Hive isn't just office space. There are opportunities for entrepreneurs to connect with resources such as mentorship and business planning tools. With businesses ranging from physical therapy to graphic design, the Hive has helped encourage foot traffic throughout the downtown streets. The Hive also offers asset building and financial literacy education classes for individuals wanting to start a business, purchase a home, or go back to school. Roanoke County is proud to support the Hive. Call the Hive today and see what the buzz is all about. Thank you for joining us for Roanoke County Business Partners. If you have any questions about this show, want to start a business, or need business assistance, please contact the Roanoke County Economic Development Office at 540-772-2069 or email jbrenchick@roanokecountyva.gov, and you can always visit our website at yesroanoke.org.